Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Dejan with Living with Intent, Astrology, and Tarot. I just want to let you know that I am reshooting this video because I said Scorpio a couple times. I think I said Taurus a couple times. So you won't see me like shuffling your cards live. Um, it is what it is. So this energy signature is for uh, January 4th through the 6th. So that'll be Saturday through Monday. We know the moon or the sun is still in Capricorn and the moon is entering Taurus tomorrow, the 4th. So, and we are also still in our first quarter moon. So it's still a great time to focus on your career and your goals with that Capricorn energy. With the moon being in Taurus, that's all about stability, luxury, the finer things in life. We're in double Earth right now. So the sun and the moon are both in Earth energy. So you may feel like the need to get stable, to work on your foundations, all that stuff. That's what this energy is really good for. Unless you're the opposite of Earth is air. So if you may be having a rough time, like setting your goals and getting your career and stuff under control, if you're an air sign. So what is that? Aquarius, Gemini. Oh yeah, you are an air sign. And what's the other air sign? I can't think. It don't matter. Um, Not that you don't matter. I'm just saying for right now it don't matter. Anyway, so let's get into this reading for Saturday the 4th. So we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Moon, and Three of Swords. So what I get here, what I feel like you are sensing or you have become aware of some betrayal. We've got this Three of Swords. Swords has to do with the mind, the thought, the intellect. And this card just shows me, you see like the bleeding heart. So you're either dealing with some heartbreak or you're thinking about breaking someone else's heart. Or maybe like ending a partnership, ending an arrangement, something is ending or it's not like in good standing right now. And whatever this betrayal that you're sensing or that you're about to enact on someone else, um, it's really going to affect you or the other person emotionally. So we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. If you see the Seven of Cups, the cups represents the emotions, and you see how there's these seven cups, and they're all full, and they're all full of they've all got different things, and they all mean different things. But you see how like all these cups are full, so like emotional fulfillment, but in reverse. So you're either feeling emotionally unfulfilled because of this heartbreak, or you're feeling heartbroken because you're not emotionally fulfilled. So it could play out either way for whoever is watching this. And then the moon just represents our emotions and a need to balance those emotions. It's feminine energy. It also represents our shadow self, or the face that we don't like to show other people or to acknowledge. Um, So yeah, I'm seeing some emotions going on here on Saturday the 4th. I had pulled some cards to help explain some of these energies, and I had pulled the Death card, which that's all about transformation, and also Wands, the Eight of Wands. So I'm feeling like you're feeling overwhelmed, and there's also a need to transform. So maybe you need to transform your thoughts on this betrayal. If someone has betrayed you, you need to allow yourself time to heal so that you can move forward. Don't just dwell on it. Um, or if you're thinking about betraying someone else, then you might need to transform those thoughts, because I don't think that it's going to give you like the emotional satisfaction or like the physical satisfaction that you think it's going to do. So then for Saturday the 5th, we've got the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. So again, I'm sensing being overwhelmed, because you see that 10 of Wands? The Wands represents fire, the future, creating. You know, you have to create fire. Fire doesn't just pop up out of nowhere, hopefully. And then you see she's got all those wands and she's lugging them. So like overwhelmed. I feel like overwhelmed. 8 of Swords, not seeing, or I feel like not putting in enough effort. Like if she were to just, this card says that if she would just put a little bit of effort, like if she would just wiggle, 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 just a little bit, she could get out of those ropes. She can untie herself. She can grab some of those swords and kick someone's ass if she needs to. You know what I'm saying? But she over here just allowing herself to be in bondage. She probably bound herself. So yeah, all of this, feelings of being overwhelmed, and maybe it's not just feelings, maybe you really are overwhelmed, maybe you do have a lot on your plate. But I usually, whenever I see the I think it's the 7 of Wands, that's when I feel like, you know, there's a lot of like actual things to do. Like I feel like 8 of Swords is like mental. Swords represents the intellect and the mind, so mentally you're bound. And maybe it has to do with relationships and friendships, because we've got the 3 of Cups in reverse. This is like my friendship card. This is my 3 amigas up in celebration, having a good day, having a good time. So maybe this betrayal that you're sensing is making you feel really overwhelmed, and it's making you feel stuck. Like your mind can't stop thinking about it, but you may not be able to like move forward or move on from this betrayal. Like I think that this betrayal is like really, really affecting you. And I really hope you can't see my legs right now, because they are like real ashy. Um, so yeah, I think you may be feeling lonely. You may be feeling overwhelmed. You may be feeling like, you know, it's just you against the world. But I had pulled the Temperance card. So that means that, like, you need to, like, just be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with those around you. You see, she's got one foot in the water and one foot on the land. So that's like balance of earth, which we're in a lot of earth, and also water. So, and water is the emotion. So I feel like there's a need to balance your stability and your emotions, because if your emotions are all out of whack, then you're not stable. All right. And then for Monday the 6th, we've got, how to go, it was Temperance, Death in reverse, and 10 of Swords. So the Temperance card, we got that twice. So the need to balance the emotions with our stability. The Death card in reverse, so that the Death card represents transformation. It doesn't necessarily mean like physical death, even though it could, but just transformation. But the fact that it's reversed, maybe you are not willing to transform. The transformation is going about slowly. There's like some stagnation there. There's a transformation that needs to happen, but this is not quick transformation. And then we've got the 10 of Swords. This card makes me think about what you're thinking about. What are you paying attention to that is harming you? You know, when I see this card, I think of Bird Box. Those who know will know. But yeah, whatever she's paying attention to, it's affecting her emotionally. Like it's not giving her good thoughts. You know, so pay attention to what you're paying attention to. Maybe there's a need to transform whatever has your attention so that you can become more balanced. Yeah. And then the cards that I pulled to help out with that, it was the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups, when I see that, I think of somebody who is so preoccupied with what is going on, what they're going through emotionally, that they're not paying attention to what's being given to them. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. If somebody is trying to give you more stress or more emotional baggage, it's a good thing to not pay attention to that. But then you also see he's got these three swords, or these three cups right here, that he's not even paying attention to. So this could be opportunity, or it could be something that you shouldn't pay attention to. I'm feeling like, just because of this Ten of Swords, you're already like emotionally, I don't want to say drained, but you've already got a lot going on emotionally. Or not emotionally, like in your thoughts, like in your mind. So, yeah, I definitely feel like there is a need for you to try to find more balance with like being more stable with your home life. Like 2020, if you add those up and reduce it to a single digit, it comes to 4 in numerology has to do with like the home, the mother, the mother, um your childhood home, how you were raised. So this year is all about just being your home life, your home is where the heart is, your stability, that's all what this year is all about. And so especially with us being in Capricorn season right now, which is all about your career and your goals, all of that comes into play. Your career will affect your stability, like how lucrative your career is will affect how, your financial stability anyway. So yeah, I really just feel like for you Geminis, really, really just focus on uh, finding balance between your emotional nature and also just like being stable, that earth and that water. Just really, really focus on that these next couple days. And let's see, what is an oracle card for Gemini for the 4th of January through the 6th? Okay, I have an oracle card for Gemini. Por favor. What does Spirit have for Gemini to focus on to help balance out their energies from the 4th through the 6th? This deck is not one to shuffle for me today. All right. I follow my inner guidance. So for the next few days, just really listen to your intuition, that voice in your head that says, wake up. And then, that other voice in your head that says, no, you still got 15 more minutes. Listen to that voice that's going to give you the optimal, I think that's the word, optimal results. Remember, again, this is all about our goals, achieving our goals or working towards our goals, making some headway towards our goals in our career. So, in regards to that, really just follow your inner guidance. If it's telling you, I know that this is the situation that's causing me these daggers, that's the situation that I need to let it go and to transform that. All right, I'm rambling. All right, Geminis, I appreciate you. If you caught something that helped you, please, please, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, like it, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. I'll see you in a couple days. Oh, and my male friend is a Gemini, and he said that I need to shout him out. So here's your shout out. Babuki.